Earlier, you did tell us that those delays in the arrival of some election material. Has that changed since the last time? I see it behind you.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, we've actually moved from Mutomo Primary School, where we are earlier. We've decided to move to the constituency tallying center. This is where the dispatch of the voting materials is happening, just to find out what is the delay about here. And since we came here, we've seen a lot of movement. People are, the presiding officers, picking their items and moving out, of course, being escorted by security personnel. This is actually a must in order to ensure that the voting process goes on swiftly tomorrow, as well as ensuring that the voting materials are safe until they reach the polling station. So we've experienced a bit of movement here. So we are hoping that the dispatch will continue probably until later on, but there is actually activity going on here at the constituency tallying center. But just to show you what is being dispatched, Mark. Of course, we have the 5 ballot boxes for the president, governor, senator, women rep, MCA, and of course the member of parliament. We also have a solar lamp here, and the leads, of course, to the ballot boxes, and the seals that are actually being carried by the presiding officers, and of course voting booth, which is also important. And they are also leaving at the tallying center, where the materials are being dispatched with the Kim's kit. We've just seen a conversation between the presiding officers and the returning officers here, just to ensure that they get the right items. And also security, as I've said, just is that it has been bolstered. We've seen the security officers here standing and guarding this voting material. That earlier, when we were in Mutomo Primary School, that is where President Uhuru Kenyatta is expected to vote tomorrow, we've also seen Kenyans from this part of the country reacting to the cancellation of the gubernatorial voting for Kakamega, and that they are losing confidence in the IEBC, and also coupled up with now what we've seen in regards to the lateness in dispatching the voting materials. And just a few moments ago, we actually saw one of the presiding officers testing a lamp here, and that issue of lamps, Mark, is a very pertinent issue, because some of these remote areas, Mark, sometimes they have to work in darkness, and if the lamp is not working, then that could actually, so of course, Mark, that is the situation here in Kiambu County as at now. We are in Gatundu constituency. This is where also Moses Kuria, who's vying for Kiambu governor, will also vote tomorrow, as well as President Uhuru Kenyatta. All the 6 contenders of the gubernatorial race here in Kiambu County will be voting in different parts of this county. We'll try as much as possible to get all of them voting at the same time, but most importantly is to get the voters, the voices of the voters, just hours to the moment of truth. Will they turn up in large numbers? Who will they be casting their vote to? So even as we spend the night in the cold and wake up early, this is what we are looking forward to here in Kiambu County. Back to you in studio, Smirti and Mark.
Quite some busy hours up ahead for you and team there in Kiambu's rest of the team as well in different parts of the country. And we'll also be having Lois Wangoi, who's covering for us in Eldoret, and we'll see what the reactions are in terms of the suspension and some of the developments in and around the election from today.